NASA has finished the preliminary design review of its Quiet Supersonic Transport aircraft design. Call it QueSST. We're doing the whole misspelled but catchy acronym thing again. Now, why is that important? Because it means that we're one step closer to making supersonic passenger jet travel over land a real possibility. And it'll be quiet. Ish. According to Peter Coen, the commercial supersonic technology project manager, that means taking the boom out of sonic boom and making it more of a sonic thump. That's what they're calling it. Like a sonic thump. QueSST is what they're calling the initial design stage of NASA's low-boom flight demonstration experimental plane, also known as the X-plane. A scale model of the X-plane design has been tested in supersonic wind tunnels. Well, now they want to test one in flight, so they're building a proof-of-concept prototype. The initial design was signed off by senior experts and engineers at NASA and Lockheed Martin. NASA partnered with lead contractor Lockheed Martin in February 2016 for the preliminary design. The X-plane will be flown over communities to collect data necessary for regulators to enable supersonic flight over land in the United States and elsewhere in the world. Now that the design review is done, NASA can start soliciting proposals to build the piloted single-engine X-plane. Flight testing could begin as soon as 2021, and, I just have an idea of what company might be in that lead position for that contract. I mean, call me crazy, but it rhymes with smocky pardon. That man needs a hot dog. Now let's get serious. Kraft is nearly doubling its Wiener fleet. This week, Kraft announced 2 new additions to the Oscar Mayer Wiener fleet that is currently anchored by the traditional Wiener Mobile, as well as the Wiener Rover and Wiener Mini. Just a lot of odd co-branding going on there. A new Wiener cycle has been added to the wheeled fleet, and a Wiener drone is set to take this sausage party to the sky and airdrop one hot dog at a time. The quadcopter has a max flight time of 15 minutes when holding a single dog cargo. It's max payload, and it has a range of about a mile. Though the Wiener drone can stay up for nearly 20 minutes if it's already delivered its load. The new Wiener Cycle is a 3-wheeled moped with a sidecar that doubles as a hot dog warming station and fits up to 6 dogs, end to end. According to the company, it's an 8.5 horsepower moped that gets 80 miles per gallon. I mean, essentially it's a moped with a new paint job and a Wiener Rover just tacked to the side of it. The new Wiener fleet will debut in Wiener, Arkansas for the 4th of July. Because of course it would. That man needs a hot dog. This week, Raytheon fired a high-energy laser from a helicopter for the first time ever. Working in collaboration with the U.S. Special Operations Command, Raytheon strapped a laser system to an Apache AH-64 at White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. During the demonstration, the laser engaged and fired on a target over a wide variety of flight regimes, altitudes, and airspeeds. They even released a video of it, which is anticlimactic. Once again, anticlimactic. You see the majestic bird ready to take flight, showing off the high-energy laser. As it takes flight, targets a tank, and then it lands? Didn't exactly stick the landing there with the marketing boys, but hey, they said it worked, so let's trust them. After all, they did say that it performed, quote, as expected. The test proved that an attack using a high-energy laser mounted to a helicopter was not only feasible, but the data collected during the test will be used to help shape design for future systems. For example, they learned the impact of vibration, dust, and rotor downwash on HEL beam control and steering. Downwash is how the air changes underneath the rotors. Now, Raytheon has already worked with the Navy to mount lasers to ships to shoot down drones, and it's working with the Marines to add them to combat vehicles. So, the next time you want to give us a demonstration, I say we go full-on laser war games. Because that'd just be cool. Laser car, laser boat, laser helicopter. Essentially, this is just me in the bathtub when I was a child. I'm David Manti. This is Engineering by Design.